So, welcome again. Let's continue with part 2. We will also journey through individual countries and regions throughout time and traverse through their history of rulers to get a snapshot of all they did in equal partitions of good and bad. Let's begin with today's discussion. So number 1, we have King Baldwin IV, known as the Leper King, ruled while suffering from leprosy. His reign reminds us that leadership is not about being flawless, but about enduring and guiding others despite personal suffering. True strength comes not from the absence of weakness, but from courage in the face of it. His most famous dialogue from the movie, and yes, maybe he did say it in real life: "When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. None of us know our end, really, or what hand will guide us there. A king may move a man, a father may claim a son, but that man can also move himself, and only then does that man truly begin his own game. Remember that howsoever you are played or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone, even though those who presume to play you be kings or men of power. When you stand before God, you cannot say, 'But I was told by others to do thus,' or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that. King Saladin, admired even by his enemies, taught that mercy is a king's greatest weapon. In a world drenched in war, he stood out for restraint and honor. His words remind us, violence may win battles, but only justice and compassion win hearts. Richard the Lionheart, Richard's legacy is one of courage and conviction, though sometimes reckless. His lesson is clear: bravery without wisdom can lead to ruin, but conviction with honor creates legends. Suleiman the Magnificent, as the most powerful Ottoman ruler, Suleiman controlled half the known world. Yet his wisdom lay in reminding us that even the greatest throne is nothing without inner peace. Contentment, not conquest, is the true crown of life. Mem's willpower drove him to capture Constantinople at just 21. His words teach us, greatness comes from total commitment. But it is also a warning: when ambition consumes all, it leaves no space for balance. Akbar the Great, though Akbar expanded the Mughal Empire, his true greatness came from tolerance and reform. The lesson here is that vigilance and strength protect peace, but it is wisdom and acceptance that sustain it. Shah Jahan's love built the Taj Mahal, one of the wonders of the world. His legacy teaches that even kings are remembered not just for battles won, but for the love and beauty they leave behind. Definitive love for emperors back then was a difficult and inconvenient thing. He truly indeed loved her the most. His architectural passion and engineering creativity is outstanding, something a person of any religion can't snub. Tipu fought against British colonization with unshakable courage. His words remind us that dignity and bravery outweigh a long life lived in fear. Greatness is measured in the fire of one's spirit, not in years. Frederick the Great of Prussia, witty yet profound, Frederick reminds us that titles do not make greatness. Authority is responsibility, not privilege. True rulers are not those who enjoy luxury, but those who bear the burden for others. Louis XIV of France, the Sun King, embodied absolute power, but his words are also a warning. When one man sees himself as the state, glory may shine brightly, but tyranny casts a long shadow. The lesson: no power should ever rise above the people it serves. Tokugawa Ieyasu brought peace to Japan after centuries of war. His words reveal the secret of lasting leadership: true victory is not domination of others, but mastery over one's own desires and temper. Emperor Kangxi, China's longest reigning emperor, embraced Confucian ideals. His wisdom teaches us that leadership rooted in virtue outlasts any conquest. True greatness is steady, guiding, and enduring like the stars themselves. So that's all for today. Still, we have a lot of rulers and empires and more influential figures to go through. With time we will break down all. Thanks for staying put.